Imagine calling it quits in professional cycling at the tender age of 31. After racking up more than 50 race wins, that's the dramatic decision facing fans of Italian speedster Jakub Mareczko, and it's sure to leave many wondering what could have been. For 10 straight years, this talented rider from Italy, with deep Polish heritage, has been one of the most intriguing pure sprinters in the pro peloton. Sure, his explosive acceleration was a sight to behold, turning heads in every bunch sprint. But what really set him apart was his trophy cabinet, a whopping 50 professional victories that would make even the most decorated sprinters green with envy. Now, if you're expecting tales of conquering the biggest grand tours like the Tour de France or dominating the iconic classics such as Paris-Roubaix, you'd be searching in vain. Those aren't his story. Instead, Mareczko carved out his niche as an unrivaled king of the Asian professional racing scene, a circuit that's often overlooked by Western audiences but packed with high-stakes battles and fervent crowds. Interestingly, in 2025, he switched allegiances to race under the Polish flag, honoring his family roots and adding another layer to his already fascinating career journey. That said, let's not overlook his European credentials, which prove he could hold his own against the continent's elite. The 31-year-old notched up 3 second-place finishes in Giro d'Italia stages during 2017 and 2018, showcasing his sprint prowess on one of cycling's grandest stages. Think of the Giro as Italy's version of the Tour de France, a 3-week epic of mountains, sprints, and drama. He also snagged a third-place spot in a Vuelta a España stage back in 2020, and most recently, he crossed the line third in the UAE Tour in 2024, a prestigious Middle Eastern event that drew global attention and marked what might be his final major international highlight. For beginners dipping their toes into cycling, these results highlight how sprinters like Mareczko thrive in flat, fast finishes but can struggle when the road tilts upward. Over the course of 6 Grand Tour appearances, those grueling, multi-week races that test every fiber of a rider's being, Mareczko never managed to complete one from start to finish. Climbing, you see, was never his forte. Those steep ascents in the mountains often left sprinters like him dropped from the pack, gasping for air. And this is the part most people miss. Despite his blistering speed that could have propelled him to the absolute pinnacle of world sprinting, that vulnerability to hills kept him from claiming the green jersey or similar accolades. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that focusing so heavily on his strengths rather than battling his weaknesses was a smart, sustainable strategy, while others say it robbed cycling of a potential superstar. What do you think? Undeterred by the climbs, Mareczko forged his own path to greatness, amassing an enviable 50 race wins, with a staggering 41 of them coming from Asian events. This dominance turned him into a household name across the continent, where races like the Tour of Taihu Lake or the Tour of Thailand offer sprinters prime opportunities to shine without the punishing terrain of Europe. Take the Tour of Taihu Lake, for instance. Between 2015 and 2018, he stormed to victory in an incredible 18 stages there, even clinching the overall general classification, GC, win twice. For context, the GC is the prize for the rider with the lowest cumulative time across the entire race, blending speed with consistency, a rare feat for a pure sprinter. Kicking off his pro career with the Italian squad team Southeast, which evolved into Wilier Triestina and Alpecin-Deceuninck over time, Mareczko later made a nostalgic return in 2021 to its rebranded form, Vini Zabu. He even tasted the big leagues at World Tour level, first with CCC team and then with Alpecin-Deceuninck, where he shared the roster with cycling sensations like Mathieu van der Poel and Jasper Philipsen. Imagine the thrill of leading out sprints for those Dutch powerhouses during high-pressure races. Notably, in 2022, he was right there in the team supporting Van der Poel at the Giro d'Italia, contributing to the squad's tactics in Italy's marquee event. His swan song came in the 2024 season with the continental Polish team Mazowsze Czersk Polski, racing in colors that echoed his heritage. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Mareczko broke the news. "The moment has arrived to hang up my wheels," he shared. After countless dreams chased, sacrifices made, and waves of intense emotions, I'm drawing the curtain on an extraordinary phase of my life. It's been an honor to line up against the world's finest, absorb lessons from every rival and mentor, and immerse myself in the pinnacle of professional cycling. I'll forever treasure each grueling ascent, every hard-fought triumph, and yes, even the setbacks that shaped me. He went on to express deep gratitude. A huge shout out to everyone who stood by me on this ride, my teams, my riding partners, the incredible fans who cheered me on. And above all, to my family, who've been my rock through the highs and lows, no matter what. This chapter closes, but the fire for cycling burns eternal. Mareczko's early retirement raises eyebrows in the cycling world. Is it a wise choice to step away while still in your prime, or did the relentless grind finally catch up? Could he have broken through to even greater heights with a bit more focus on endurance training? We'd love to hear your take in the comments. Do you agree with his timing, or do you think he left too much on the table? Share your thoughts and let's discuss.